up, world? And welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I'm your host, Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then guess what? You are in the right place. I'm so excited about this video, as I say in every video, apparently. Because in this episode, we are speaking about personal development, spiritual development. And the topic of this video is how to overcome your sex addiction. Let's get straight into the video. Whew. So if you have been following me for a while, and you know my background, you know my story, me being an exotic dancer for about 7 years, losing my virginity at the age of 11, being molested and raped when I was younger, and a sex addict. I was at a point in my life where I gave my body to too many men that didn't deserve it. And every time I would do this, I would feel like I wanted to put myself in a dumpster right after. There's so many people that freely give their bodies, both men and women, to someone who they really don't want to. But it's like gravity that keeps something like this gravitation that keeps pulling you towards this person, or keep doing this addiction that we have. And in this video, I'm going to give you 2 reasons why people have sex addictions and how you can overcome them. So the first reason, let's get into it. Reason number 1. The first reason why people may have sex addictions is because they have experienced traumatic events, sexual traumatic events when they were younger. This was one of the reasons for me. Both reasons is for me, but the first reason, this is definitely for me. I was molested at the age of 8, between 6 and 8. I was raped, and I lost my virginity at 11. So, when you are young, your brain is still being formed. You know, you are still forming your brain, your habits, your personality. So when things happen to you when you are younger, it sticks to you as if it's a part of you, as if it's normal. So when you get older and you get in your adult years, even though people say it's not right, you know it's not right, it's something you have been doing for so long, so many years, it doesn't feel good, but it's a habit. It's something that is formed in your mind. It is implanted in you, so you do it. This is why people that have split personalities don't succeed in life, because they don't know they have split personalities. They can't become the greatest versions of themselves. And what I mean by this is, when your personality is split, you have on one side, you want to do good, you're trying to evolve, and the other side is holding you back. The traumatic events, the bad habits, the things you need to be removed. So, if you know someone or yourself that went through these certain type of traumatic events, here's what to do. Here's what I did. First of all, you have to address the traumatic event. Address the child, wherever you was in your life at that moment. So at that moment, I was the 8-year-old little girl that nobody paid attention to, you know, at those times. My dad, you know, ran a big old drug house. It was a drug house, crackheads and, you know, dope dealers running in and out. And at that time, I needed attention. So the person that gave me attention was the person that molested me. So what I had to do is, in my adult years, is I had to go back. This is where meditation and prayer and journaling comes in at. I had to go back in that time and look at that little girl, at that situation, and that traumatic event that happened to me, and fully relive it, to face it and say, listen, I apologize to you, to give the attention to the child, to give the attention to the little girl, and to tell the little girl sorry, to go back in and detox it from your system, from your brain. Anything you have to do in life, when it's confusion in your life, when it's things that's going wrong, you have to confront it. The reason why we have confusion and we have these things that goes on, why we have to keep going into your addictions, because you have not confronted whatever it is that you're confused about. An addiction is only something, confusion inside of your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. That's it. So, in order for you to become unconfused, you have to go back and face it, confront it. So what I had to do is go back to that little girl and say, listen, I apologize to you. To look to apologize and to forgive everybody around me, to not take everything else so personal, to let it all go. You have to go so deep to let it go. Some people never get to this point because they don't want to go deep. But until you go deep, you will never ever live and become the greatest version of yourself and reach your true potential and break free from these addictions until you go that deep. This work, it is a lot sometimes, and it does take time, but it is the most important, especially if you want to be free. So I went back to the little girl. I said, apologize. I apologized to the people. I sent them forgiveness. I literally, genuinely sent them love from my heart, because people have addictions. It will make you see that people have addictions, from other addictions, from other people doing addictions and other people doing to them, and it keeps going. But somebody have to break the chain, and you'll see that a person did something to you only because that's what they knew how to do, or that's what they were taught to do, or because that's what happened to them. So you send love to them, because the more you send love to people and they feel love, love heals everything. So when they feel love, it starts to make them look into themselves to change their addictions and change their wrongs and their rights. So the first thing for you to start to get over those addictions, any type of addiction, sex addiction, alcohol addiction, any addiction, is for you to confront it. To go back in, confront it, relive the moment, apologize, let it go, forgive everybody, every situation that was aligned with that, attached to that, let it go. Number 2, the second reason why most people have sex addictions is a need. This was me as well. I wanted a need to feel love, a need that somebody is there to care for, the need for touch, for feeling, the need that somebody was thinking about me. We all have needs. Every human being is different in certain things in life, but we are all the same because we all have the same needs. We all want to have a need for love. We have a need to want to feel fulfilled in life. We have a need to want to not be thirsty. We want to eat. We want to drink. We have a need for laughter. We have a need for abundance. We have a need to want to contribute, to feel like we mean something to somebody, that we contributed something in the world, to a community. We have a need of belonging, to feel like we belong somewhere. And so sometimes going into the sex life, sex with somebody, or performing that will make you feel as if you are meeting those needs. But once that activity is over and done, you still feel depleted, because most people don't realize they're not meeting their need in a positive way. So I kept having sex with men, or a certain man that I knew did not genuinely love me or care for my well-being, only because I felt like he needed me. Because when he would call me or text me and look after, somebody's looking for me. Somebody want me to spend time with them. Somebody want me to come over. Somebody want to be in my presence. But really, his intention was bad. His intention wasn't genuine. And as human beings, we feel energy. And you can feel other people's intention, even if they don't say it. So, to break this is for you to start to meet your needs in positive ways. So your need for belonging. When you want to belong somewhere, go into the community that you are in. Join a group or something with kids, or planting a garden, or that's how you feel belonging. The need to feel like you matter. Go around the people that do love you, that you love. Build relationships that do not involve sex, because when you have these sex addictions and you go and have sex with this person or these people, after you have sex with them, you don't hear from them no more. Really, it's not like they're texting you the next day like, hey, can we meet up for coffee, just a coffee in the morning, I just want to see your face. They're not on the phone with you for 6 hours, until the sun come up, making you late for work and all on your break. They're not. They were only there for one thing, and that was for your vagina or for your ding-dong. So, in order for these to break any addiction, what you have to do is confront it. Confront it. Face it. Anything in life that you want to get over, you have to face it. You have to face it. I hope you love this video. You share this video with somebody that you love, because remember, sharing is caring. And we always say here at Mecca Mastery TV that we encourage you to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life. So you go out into the world, you kick a whole lot of action. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything, because you can do whatever you put your mind to. I'm sending all my love, my peace, and gratitude your way. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.